Hi, I'm Jenny Fratzke, and welcome to God is a Good Father Devotions. Today we'll dive right into Proverbs 4:18. But the path of the just is as the shining light that shineth more and more unto the perfect day. In literature, characters can brighten our lives by reflecting the goodness of God throughout the story. They awaken our imaginations, and we want to become more like the characters we have fallen in love with. Likewise, in real life, we can meet people who demonstrate godly virtues, and we want to become more like them. We want to follow the wise path these influencers have trodden because they reflect the light of God's goodness. Two of my favorite historical figures in real life are Corrie Ten Boom and her sister Betsie. In Corrie's memoir, The Hiding Place, she describes her experience at Ravensbrück concentration camp during World War II. Betsie thanking God for the fleas moved me. Reduced to prisoners 66729 and 66730 in identity, the Christian sisters conducted Bible studies with the women of Barracks 28. Despite Bibles being banned, the two sisters conducted Bible studies without interference because none of the guards wanted to be around the fleas. Betsie thanking God for everything and Corrie reading the Bible out loud made them living witnesses. These two sisters were shining lights in prison, and they brighten the path for others to see God's goodness in the darkest of times. Betsie's love pricked the hearts of the women around her, and instead of swearing when the women stepped over each other in the middle of the night or opened a window, they started saying, "So sorry, I'm sorry." Betsie viewed the concentration camp as a ministry and reframed suffering into an offering. Betsie trusted God in all circumstances. Corrie struggled to reflect God's grace toward those who hurt her loved ones. How could she take Betsie's advice to look at Jesus only when the guard whipped her sister, Betsie, and left a bloody welt? Throughout her time at Ravensbrück, Corrie's practical leadership and obedience to the Word of God demonstrated a life of a doer of the Word and not a hearer only. She coordinated Bible readings, shielded the weaker prisoners from the guards' attention, and distributed vitamins. Years later, after the war had ended, Corrie was able to forgive the guards and see her enemies through the loving eyes of God. Corrie's obedience, and grace toward others modeled God's goodness. Corrie and Betsie's endurance and perseverance amid suffering and trials became a living testimony to the other prisoners and to readers as well. Thank you for watching. If you would like to learn more, go to my website at jennyfratzke.com.